want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
I think I have a solution to this problem. I am a software developer and I'm specializing in cybersecurity. I also know how to create mobile apps. I think you see where this is going. I'm putting a call out to all women of color who are software developers specializing in mobile apps and cybersecurity. I think it's time we created our own app with our own community guidelines. Also, I think this app should be by invitation only because 28% of the white women who voted for all of our best interest. The other 72, well, that's 72%. Those are the ones that you see who are losing their whole entire minds on this app. They also happen to be narcissists. Now, I'm also a narcissistic abuse coach. And if you'd like more information, comment below. But my solution to this problem is why don't we just create our own app? I'd like to work together on a project with other software developers where we can do this. We don't have to deal with the 72%. It's not their issue. We are trying to heal. And if they don't like the fact that we are circling the wagons and closing off our inner sanctum so that we can heal, validate, uplift, and encourage each other, that sounds like a personal problem to me. It's personal and therefore it's their problem. We don't have to placate these women. We don't have to worry about their feelings. And the best thing about having our own app is we will not be subjected to their manipulative tears. Now, for those of you who feel that's racist, too bad. We need this safe space. Ladies, we need to heal. Any allies that are truly allies will be invited. Oh, and by the way, the app will be by invitation only, so we can limit the amount of Karens that get through. And the ones that do get through, well, we'll have community guidelines in place where we can ban them. And the cybersecurity side will take care of them coming back time and time again, like bad pennies, using different usernames. So if you're interested in a project like this, where we can have that safe space, where it's by invitation only, where we can invite whomever we want, whenever we want, and we can get rid of.
See, this is the thing that I've been talking about for the longest time possible. Black people coming up with solutions to problems that they know that they can specifically fix. We know that we got a problem with social media. And we specifically know that when we are on social media, right? Something that wasn't really built for us. We weren't really imagined, when social media was being created. It's for everybody else, right? We already know that due to that being a fact that we were going to encounter a variety of problems no matter where we go because we are going to be the minority directly out there. Even though we have the Midas touch and the power to shape, shift, and move narratives, right? To move a lot of things around when it deals with social media. We are the smallest ones out here, but yet we got so much power. And yet, 9 times out of 10, when you have somebody such as this beautiful black woman here with a very beautiful and brilliant mind coming through with an idea, we tend not to support it. We tend not to move on it. More specifically, I'm sorry, let me just pull that back. 9 times out of 10, when you have a beautiful black woman such as this, with a beautiful mind such as hers, with the knowledge base and the schooling that she has, a lot of black women tend not to support it. I've showcased too many times on my platform brilliant, intelligent, knowledgeable, entrepreneurial black women who came up with all types of ideas for the betterment and to push forward the idea of black women doing the things that they want, being the utmost powerful, being the utmost knowledgeable, and becoming the black female role models that are necessary, that are a necessity for the growth of young black girls, black teens, black female teens, and young black women. Being that in a sense that standard, being that thing that they can mirror back and say like, yo, I can do that. That's me. She's in this space, I could also be in this space too. Right? Becoming and being that whole thing. But yet they don't get the support and the love and appreciation that they deserve. And yet you would have a message like hers falling directly on deaf ears. And more times than not, you would more than likely have a lot of other women, even though they understand the wording, they specifically understand what it is that this black woman is saying. You would have other women of other nationalities still knowing the fact that, hey, this is made for black women by a black woman. They'll be like, hey, I still want to support it. I want to push money towards it. I want to help to get your voice out there. That's crazy. That's crazy. It shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't want to the main ones that are the trendsetters that can build and shift and break things and mold things and rebuild it. We should not be the ones to, in a sense, wait for everybody else to support it and then we jump on it. Because that's the craziest thing that I've seen with black people thus far is that we won't initially sit up there and support something up until we see other groups of people on there and supporting it. If we automatically try to make a YouTube ourselves, a Twitter ourselves, a IG ourselves, whatever it is, if we try to make it ourselves, we're not going to go to it. We're not going to patronize it. We're going to leave it barren. But the moment of time everybody else shows up and it seems like it's popping, everything is moving, people are talking and whatnot, now y'all want to start doing the word of mouth. Now y'all want to start sending, people in that business's direction. Now you want to start lifting it up because it's the popular thing to do because everybody else is doing it. Like I said, it's crazy how black people are oh so talented and powerful, but yet we are so slow at the same time. And we're the main ones that enable this to take place, which makes no sense. I hope. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I gotta remind myself of Dick Gregory. I would like to place a lot of positive energy and faith into the fact that there are intelligent black women out there that hear her call and they will react to that call and they will show up in force. Like I said, I can't speak for a lot of those other black women out there that like to hate on other black women, that don't want to support other black women, that don't want to uplift other black women. And if we're being honest, black women out here know the types of women that I'm talking about because some of y'all got those women amongst you. It don't matter if it might be a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, a sister, a stepsister, a best friend, a coworker. It might be somebody affiliated with a friend. It might be somebody back in middle school or high school or college, or just even out there in public. You know that those women exist. And you know that as soon as a black woman is on what she's supposed to be on, here they come with the hate bandwagon, who are rolling in to circle around to snuff out whatever light that you got. So I'm placing energy and faith in that you have knowledgeable, intelligent, beautiful black women that will hear this call and they will support this black woman and make this successful. Because that's what I want to happen. I would love to see a day where black women have a site that they can go to, where they have 100% control over it, where they're able to monetize it, where they're able to sit up there and make things hot. Whatever they basically say is hot is going to be hot. Whatever is not, it just ain't. But the main thing that I want y'all to also be very careful of is because y'all just don't have Karens to look out for. You have other individuals as well that are trying to mimic and copy and replace and be just like you. So I'm not sure if she might have a plan directly for that, or if she's looking, far down the distance. But I can see exactly where you'll still have a lot of infiltrators, and I do mean traders, coming directly um in order just to peer behind and see what exactly it is that y'all talking about in the conversations that are being had, you know and again, there's going to be other things that she might not be able to um take care of, such as you might have some people in the background that might not be saying nothing, but they're watching and they're listening, relaying this information to all these other types of individuals. So just saying. But again, I see the utmost positivity in what it is that she is going to accomplish, that she wants to accomplish. Like I said, it is up for black women, literally, because this is the call that went out. It is up to black women to hear this call and to make this woman's dream a reality.